What the... You know what? Things get tossed around plenty in Skyrim. I'm not going to ask questions. It's a little bit like the people who, oh, where was it? It's the College of Winterhold. People... I've gotten all sorts of comments about people needing to find stuff inside of the library of the College of Winterhold and finding out that shouting everything all over the place was a bad idea. Hello.
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hide. Don't make me sad.
Are you alright?
Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Narfi not to worry. Rada will come back.
Who is Rada?
With father I said goodbye. With mother I said goodbye. Rada leaves and Narfi can't say goodbye. Makes Narfi very, very sad. Narfi needs Rada to say goodbye.
I'll be back, Narfi.
The mountain will eat you. Watch the mountain.
My God, he is one troubled man. He mentioned Wilhelm, of the infamous Wilhelm scream, ah! You know, which is in pretty much all of them. So let's chat with our dear friend.
If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Hey.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Hey, Wilhelm. I just had a conversation with Narfi. What's wrong with him? He mentioned your name.
He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
You told Narfi that his sister's coming back?
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up.
Huh. Is there anything dangerous on that small island?
I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geirmund's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good.
Huh. Wilhelm, I went into and came out of Shroudhearth Barrow. Solved the puzzle in it. You should know better. Thanks for the info.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Oh, hello, found you. Finally. Come here. No. There we go. Okay. Oh, man, she had some fairly good stuff in here. Shame what happened to her. Come to think of it, what did happen to her? I mean, I guess this is technically downstream from the island. No mushrooms on the log. Which means that something is definitely up here in Geirmund's Hall. Let's leave no stone unturned. I mean, Skyrim really is a game that's all focused on the concept of never, ever letting sleeping dogs lie. So, do we have anything interesting up and around the cave for that matter? Man, I love the countryside out here. The birch trees are so much more beautiful than the fir, like the pines and whatnot. Frost pine forests. Nice. Thistle as well. Oh my god, Corundum. Well, I'm not one to overlook... Whoops, wrong button. I've actually been playing, Morrowind lately. I cracked the thing open just for a very arbitrary reason. No, really effectively good reason. So I keep on getting my buttons mixed up. In Morrowind, R readies your spell, and F brings out your weapon. Which is kind of reversed. Sort of, but not really. Yeah, but I keep on hitting F trying to take out my weapon. That just puts me in third person. Anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. Get ready, Lydia. We're going for an adventure. Which is something we do fairly often. Oh my god, mushroom heaven. Let's just go ahead and snag everything that we can grab here. Bleeding crowns being particularly useful. If you haven't watched my... whoa! Oh, hello! Where did you guys come from there? Do some soul trapping. Oh, Lydia. Soul trapping all the petty souls. You're killing everything that has a petty soul before I can trap it. Oh my god, iron. Nice. So, like I was saying, I did alchemy videos for both potion, an entire video for potions, an entire video for poisons, and a lot of what ended up in that video guide was based off of my own personal notes. I actually have, like, a notebook sitting in front of me. You know, like one of those classic, like, black and white composition notebooks. That is, it's like wide ruled and everything so that I can read it in the dark easily. And I've used, like, colored pens to make up special alchemy notes. Like, the only thing that I'm really missing is, like, writing everything down in a leather journal. Which, ironically, I actually have a leather journal sitting on the bookcase right next to me. So, I mean, I'm really into my, my like, Skyrim taking notes and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways. What does this guy have on him? Ooh, it's a book. Let's go ahead and read this. Lost Legends of Skyrim by Talskar the Elder, Archivist of Winterhold. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most ancient records of man and Myr. Much has been lost, fallen to the ravages of war and the turning of the ages. But nothing is ever truly forgotten. Where no records exist, legends and folk tales offer us a key to the past, a way to piece together truths half remembered in the minds of men. For generations, the people of Morthal have told whispered tales of the Pale Lady, a ghostly woman who wanders the northern marshes, forever seeking her lost daughter. Some say she steals the children who wander astray. Others say that her sobbing wail strikes dead all those who hear it. But behind these tales may lie a kernel of truth. For ancient records speak of Amriel, a mysterious figure Iskrimar's heirs battled for decades and finally sealed away. Reachmen tell the story of Faulan, Red Eagle, an ancient king who rallied his people and drove back the armies of Cyrodiil with a flaming sword. Though accounts vary, they too seem to be based on an underlying truth. The Imperial Chronicles of Empress Hestra mention a rebel leader of that era who was eventually cornered and slain in battle, at the cost of a full legion of men. But some tales prove far harder to analyze. Among scholars, perhaps the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Galder. In the dawning days of the First Era, the story goes, there lived a powerful wizard by the name of Galder. Wise and just, he was well known in the courts of King Harald and the Jarls of Skyrim, and his aid and counsel were sought by man and Myr alike. And then, he was murdered. Some say one of his own sons killed him, others that King Harald, jealous of his power, gave the order. But Galder's 3 sons fled into the night, pursued by a company of Harald's best warriors, and the Lord Geirmund, the king's personal battle mage. One brother is said to have perished in the ruins of Folgenther, at the foot of Solitude. The others were run to ground soon thereafter. And once it was done, King Harald ordered every record of their murders destroyed, and Galder's name and deeds were struck from the rolls of history. Even today, few sources remain, and no bard will tell the tale. Yet perhaps the truth yet remains in some ancient ruin, waiting to be unearthed. For nothing is ever truly forgotten. Oh, what you doing up there, pal? Causing trouble, I see. Oh my, it's Archmage Geirmund. This was not something I expected to find. An epitaph. Lord Geirmund, Archmage of Windhelm, Lord Battle Mage to King Harald. Magus, keep thy vigil eternal. Serve now in death as you did in life. By these seals our realm preserve, from traitors 3 and their charm of strife. Oh my. It's a inspiring little ditty. Poem, I guess. Right. Oh, I didn't expect to find someone on the other side of this. Armor up. Can I soul trap you in time? Yes. Once for a change. Ah, yeah. I'm always killing him before I can get to him. Anyways. What do we have here? Anything up in the corners? Good bits and pieces, you know? Treasure. Ooh, brief potion of invisibility. Actually, invisibility, geez. Now, there's a magic that I've never really legitimately used in this, in Skyrim. I used it to crapload in Oblivion. You keep handling that Draugr up on the frickin' pillar there, Lydia. You do you, you know? So, like, I used tons of, ooh, nice. I used tons of, illusion spells in Oblivion, because, like, well, let's just face it, magic is pretty lacking here in Skyrim. It's nowhere near as complex and diverse as it was in Oblivion. I used invisibility to run through dungeons and just ignore, like, the bosses and stuff by getting a huge magic pool, and then every single time you tried to interact with something, your invisibility spell would cancel. And it was a much lower spell as well. Like, you could get a really, really short invisibility spell at a low level of illusion, and then you could, you know, get increasing, like, invisibility spells that lasted for longer periods. You know, further into the game and whatnot. But, you know, in Skyrim here, it's just like, illusion doesn't really carry in terribly much, I think. Ah, 2 levers. I'm gonna go for this one. Bingo. Bet you the other one does spike? Yep, sure enough, spikes. So, yeah, I mean, it... Rocket League? That better not have frickin' captured... something tells me that... I have to... Anyways, moving on. Not to completely, you know, derail there and stuff. Come on, Flame Pal. Do it. Uh-oh. Might want to back up. That thing is going to explode in a minute. So yeah, I mean, I've used invisibility plenty in other Elder Scrolls games, but here in Skyrim, for some reason, just like making it a master level spell just made it like, what's the point? I've gotten by without it pretty damn well thus far. Although, admittedly, it wouldn't be too bad to actually pick up and try to use, to get that spell and then use it. I mean, I think invisibility is a master level in the illusion spell. It's a swinging blade trap. Ah! Ooh! Lydia, you frickin'... Ooh! You are so stupid. Is that your bet? You're talking to inanimate swinging blades, Lydia. Please. Jeez. I didn't want to... Alright, there we go. Okay. The blades have stopped. Jeez. Oh, the moronic AI. One of the wonderful things that you got to deal with. You either play this game as a stealth, and you can one-shot stuff. Ooh, I think that this is the boss chamber. You can either one-shot things with the stealth, and you solo that way, or you go barging in and you pretty much require backup in order to really be effective. I mean, it's not impossible to, you know, do full-on combat on your own, but, you know. Actually, you know what? I will collect mushrooms in a moment. Instead, I am going to just... Ooh, my word. Okay, so... Oh, Sigdis Galderson. Okay, this is one of the sons that was mentioned in that book earlier. Oh man, I remember taking this on at like level 40 or something and getting like one shot by those arrows that they fire. Alright, come over here, you son of a bitch. I'm going to tenderize those stupid old joints of yours. That's not the right one. I think this is the real one. You have to pay attention to them and look for whether or not they're glowing. Die. Useless. Rotten piece of flesh. Yeah, go ahead. Warp away. I see how you can do it. Nope, not him. Oh, here he is. Okay. Sigdis, you shall die by my hand. Useless little freaking coward running away. Gotta refresh my spells while I'm at it too. And I can't use poisons on these guys because Draugr, like, they're they're immune to poison. Come here. You'll die yet. It takes so much damage. Where is he now? He's the one in the middle. Come here. Hope you don't like your kneecaps. Okay, got a soul. Son of a... You killed him! I was gonna soul trap him, you useless frickin'... Ah. Alright, so, amulet fragment. Nice, black bow. A writ of sealing. What is this? Writ of sealing. Be bound here, Sigdis, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. Just pick up the last of the last that I can grab here. Okay, back. Oh, well, that was a nice little romp through the underbelly. I mean, it was kind of... I think it was around noon or earlier. Oh my god, it's a bear. Let's kill this bear. I wanna murder some wildlife. Let's do so. And I'm pretty certain that there's a quest in the area that requires me to actually have bear pelts, for that matter. So let's actually get this done. We'll summon up our fiery friend here. Ooh, ooh, back up there, pal. Let's actually soul trap him, since we missed so many other opportunities to soul trap. I'm actually weighing myself down with a lot of oh man. Took his teeth right out with that attack. I'm actually weighing myself quite down with soul gems at this point, so... Alright, doesn't look like there's any more bears in the immediate vicinity, so... I have to ask if logging operations back in this type of an age, or what would have been equivalent for, you know, the real world, whether or not logging operations were self-sustaining back then, or if it was just like... You know, the irresponsible concept of just, you know, cut down what you see and don't replant it. Because I know that was something that was, that had to be learned. There are logging operations these days that, like, actually replant the trees after they come through and cut stuff down, because it's like, hey, we'll be able to cut those down, you know, like in another 20 years or something. Certain types of trees are better for that, but, because they grow faster and they die at younger ages too, so... But I'm not, you know... I'm certain that there's a special word for it, but I'm not a botanist. I don't know anything about tree husbandry.
Please stay away while you get that spell on me.
Oh, piss off.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to Hierarcha. Such a thing is not...
Alright, so, I've got that necklace. I could have just run straight back after grabbing the necklace, but, you know, go through Geirmund's Hall first. And, let's talk to Narfi about the bad news that I've got. Oh boy.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Don't worry, Narfi. It's perfectly safe. Listen. I went searching and... I found Rada's necklace.
Rada! You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
No, Narfi, I didn't. I'm sorry. She's dead.
Oh no! No, no, no! Narfi never got to say goodbye! Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Delivering the bad news is never fun. I legitimately feel bad. Especially, I'm pretty certain that Narfi is a target in another quest that you have to eliminate. Maybe in the Dark Brotherhood, don't remember. Anyways, let's not chat about that. Someone up in the mill here.
Turn of the Dragonborn.
Man, the fences in this game look so much better with that static mesh improvement mod. There is a mod video below if you're curious. Hello.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
You seem a little bit wound up. What's got you so angry?
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago.
Your business is failing. I can't imagine the war is really affecting you that much. What, do you have a problem with, bears?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
Wait, that was just a joke. How could bears be running you out of business?
Have you ever seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size. Costs me too much time and money.
Ah. Well, I guess that would do it then. But I'm not one to turn down a reward, so I'll see what I can do for you.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Jeez, talk about a violent woman. Extremely bitter, too. I don't think there's anything left for me to do here. Let's go up to High Hrothgar, eh? I think it's finally time to tackle
On your
that.
way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Yeah, actually. What type of deliveries do you make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Seems a lot of work. What do they pay you for it?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Well, you know, I'm already headed up there. I could make the delivery for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Alright. Are there any particular dangers on the trail up that I need to be aware of?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Will do. Anything else you can tell me about High Hrothgar? This will be my first time up there.
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Masters of the Thuum. Thanks. I'll, be on my way then. Got a lot of steps to climb.
Be careful up there.
Well, we will, Jeez, this is gonna be a really long climb. 7,000 steps. I wonder if there actually are wouldn't so... Oh my god, where did you come from? Don't, no! Don't die! Come here, you useless son of a bitch. I need another bear pelt anyway. Yeah, that's right. Miss me! Miss me! Dead bear! Here's Jenny. Anyways, alright. That was a bit of a surprise I didn't expect to have to deal with. Man, this is gonna be a really long trek up to High Hrothgar. Oh, I forgot. There are all of these, slates for me to read, too. Well, ever adventuring.